Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. Here with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. It's Western Conference NBA action. The Memphis Grizzlies here at home. They're getting their first look at the Thunder. Their first game of the NBA's regular season. Guys, they came out on top of the season series matchup a season ago, taking 2 of the 3 away from them. I'm looking forward to this grade. We're going to see the speed and the skill of NBA guards. 2 of the league's best going head-to-head.
And when I think basketball, I envision guards pushing the tempo, taking threes. The modern NBA has a lot of talent. The pace has never been higher.
Well, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, that 3-level scoring ability, that time working the mid-range.
Out to the right wing. Pass to Bull. Trying to find Jackson. He's got it now. Shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Yeah, that's a good way to start the game. Nice inside bucket right there.
Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a 2-pointer. It's good from the top of the key.
Well, Gilgeous-Alexander becoming more and more reliable as a jump shooter. With everything else in his game, look out.
In the corner, Bull with it. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. And Doris, we had heard the era of the big threes might be fading, but the Thunder have one with Chet Holmgren, J-Dub, and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the beauty of that trio you just listed, they are all similar ages. They are all passionate about the craft of the game of basketball, and all 3 are about winning. But I'm telling you this, the Oklahoma City fans not taking anything for granted. They thought KD, Russell, and Harden would be together forever, and it didn't happen.
Powering his way through. The defense has to throw more at Oden inside.
Morant with the bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And the Grizzlies with possession here. The Thunder making the shot. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
I was able to talk with Memphis' head coach for a minute. We talked about the challenges the defense faces when dealing with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He said once Shai gets under the arc, it's impossible to prevent a shot. He's too shifty, so we need to be ready to help off on the wings early and try and bump him out to the perimeter. Not easy to control the movements of Shai. Back to you, Kevin.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. For the 3, score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
The Rio, come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these 2, taking pride and making plays.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
Now, here's Hart.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. They get Greg Oden.
Now, the intensity, the toughness, the absolute ability to play bigger than your size. That is Josh Hart.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. It's sent back by Edey. In the corner, Vanderbilt with it to the inside. The Thunder pull it in. Doris, in any discussion about Lou Dort, the first topic has got to be his defense.
Kevin, I'm going to be honest. I don't think we talk about him consistently enough as a player who should and could win Defensive Player of the Year. If you are a perimeter shooter or a perimeter scorer, the last guy you want looking opposite you is Lou Dort.
And here is Hart after the three-pointer from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. The tray. They get it back. Here's Edey. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
Now, here's SGA. 10 points for him. And it's Oden finishing it off.
And this is why they involve Oden in the screen and roll. He's effective at cutting to the basket.
Pass to Edey. And Hart has it in the corner. 6 on the shot clock. Vanderbilt. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, he's had a one-track mind this quarter, and that is score the basketball.
Count that one. He has 5.
So far, both teams scorching the Nets. You gotta love it.
Well, you love it when you can get off to a fast start offensively. You hate it, though, when your opponent does the same.
And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Thunder lead by... And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
They look to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
Outside Williams. From deep. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
For a guy who's known for his perimeter shooting, that is a great look.
Down low. Here's Wells. Over to the wing. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
That's the jump ball.
And the Grizzlies with possession here. Pass to Morant. 6 to shoot. In the corner, Bull with it. Off target from outside. Oklahoma City leading by 8. Ariza with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Back to Ariza. To the paint. The kick out to Williams. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And Morant's got the ball here for the Grizzlies. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Nuggets at Ball Arena in Denver. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Over in the corner, Williams. Back to Ellis. Williams looking over the floor. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one is on Bull.
Jalen Williams does not mind a little contact on the offensive end.
So, Greg, you played in the league over a decade. What's the toughest thing about being a pro basketball player?
Lots of things. To me, it's just keeping your spot. Every year, there's just so much talent coming in. So holding on to a place on the roster, then that can be as difficult as anything.
In the center of things, Morant.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Outside Williams. Kicks it out to Ellis. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Get the shot. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team for the Thunder.
Substitution on the court.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Morant outside. Here's the screen. Tipped away. And stolen by Caruso. Gilgeous-Alexander so quick off the floor.
There's so many ways Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can create for this offense. He's becoming one of the top scorers in the game.
And there's the whistle, the legal screen.
And if you really want to make things hard on yourselves, this is exactly how you do it. Turnovers on back-to-back trips down the floor.
And Greg, on a team as stacked as OKC, you can almost forget about Chet Holmgren, who is the #2 overall pick back in 2022.
And let's give him his flowers, right? The portrait of a modern big man. Shot blocking, shooting range, and plays with an edge.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thank you, Kev. Chet Holmgren checks some boxes. He said if you can play defense and shoot the ball, you can pretty much play on any court, anywhere. Those are two things that are always needed on the basketball court, and that's where the foundation of my game started. Back to you.
A unique talent. Thanks so much, Allie, for the report. In the corner, Vanderbilt with it.
You know, and he started off shooting it pretty well, but here in the second, he has started to falter.
To the middle. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Back to Oden. Edey with the steal. Three-pointer. His shot is good. Scores his third basket in 6 tries. Shooting 50%.
Well, the first thought from the D there was to protect the rim, so good idea to take the 3 in transition.
Holmgren the screen. To the right side. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Oden. Missed inside.
Oh, he missed the chippy. What are the odds? That's so frustrating.
That's off. It's his 4th miss in 7 tries. The Thunder leading by 4. Outside for SGA. The shot is good off the backboard. SGA's got 16 points.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander so dangerous in pick and roll. He's going to keep you off balance because he can score it or facilitate.
And so it's Oklahoma City with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. And the foul called on Jalen Williams. That's his first foul. Here's Morant. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Outside, SGA. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
This guy is such an explosive athlete. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander goes straight to the cup.
Morant takes off. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And, boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Dort wide open. A three-pointer is right on target. Dort's got the lead up to 11 now for the Thunder. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Here's Morant. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Pass to Oden. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Plenty of space. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points this quarter. And, Greg, you might not be surprised to hear this, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes from a family of athletes.
Yeah, I mean, his mother was a sprinter in the 400 meters representing Antigua and Bermuda in the 92 Summer Games in Barcelona. Impressive.
In the corner, Bull with it. Memphis moving that ball around. Jackson from long range. And here are the Thunder now, stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Pass to Oden. Wells grabs the miss. The Grizzlies trail by 15. The drive by Jackson. Holmgren with the steal. Shoots the three. Drains the three-pointer. Dort's got 9.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Here's Bull. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Morant surveying the D. To the wing on the left. Fires the three. Rebounded by Oden. And it's Oklahoma City's ball. They've gone on a 16-2 run, not allowing much.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
And the dunk by Holmgren.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
From deep, SGA.
After hitting a couple of threes in the first half, he hasn't had much going from distance.
And you know, it's almost as if he wore himself out with that performance in the last quarter. He hasn't had nearly the same kind of energy in this one. Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
Second team foul.
Here's Hart.
Substitution on the court.
Like provolone, I'm trying to run my digits up at the same time. Watch what the go. I call you ain't picking up. What the these be on? I just went about 14 acres. You stay up in the mobile homes. Need a bad, but I put my focus on. He tried to end my career. Truth be told, on my homes. So many bad up in here. Which one of them up? I'm balling on all these. Same court that the Lakers on. I'm more up than all these. Baby girl, my paper long. Do you love me? Do you trust me? Say you got my back, but it's that paper got you on me. Can I keep it real for a second, well, baby? Would you judge me? I can't lie, I ain't been the same system. That corrupt me. I'ma get that get back even if I get, trust me. Till then, I'm kick back in the cup. Look you in the eyes and tell him I say he can't with me. If I take it to my house, stop with me. Look, playing mind games, trying to trick my mind frame. You block me, I won't call you back. I promise it's just a mind thing. Hit the gas, you hear that wine, ain't it? I'm talking way before I got signed, baby. Why I ain't got no hits on you? I guess it ain't my time yet. Promise to stay down with until my go blind yet. Told you I'm done with all that cheating, stop that crying yet. Same I said the last time, but I ain't done yet. another. I told you I'm out here getting mine, yeah. So you I'm on the way, but I'm still hey, yeah. Bought you another whip, but you still speak on what I ain't done yet. Yeah, I cheat on you, want you to really do you love me? Do you trust me? Say you got my back, but it's that paper got you on me. Can I keep it real for a second, but baby? Would you judge me? I can't lie, I ain't been the same system. That corrupt me. I'ma get back even if I get, trust me. Till then, I'm kick back in the cup. Look you in the eyes and tell him I say he can't with me. If I take it to my house, that look stuck with me.
Like I bought a yours today. Penny all year like a bird. Inside be back 2 times 2 my money. All I got. Yeah, I made money. That money I love. Yeah, I'm shriving it down. Yeah, I'm causing the madness. Yeah, I'm the baddest. Yeah, I bought me the crowds. I bought me the jams. Yeah, I never need practice. My money go double or triple. Yeah, your money subtracted. Yeah, put up on the. Put up on it. Yeah, I need one number. Got a crib in the bird. Yeah, get a guy so bad. Get a guy in the worst. Yeah, the chain. It burns. I rain on my money the most. I'm richer than all of the nerds. Yeah, I'm flexing a big bank road. These nuts in my pockets ain't hurt. I had a change of the talk. Get it to get ripping the girls till they burn. 24/7, I did it. I blew up and left on the earth. I don't think you don't think you can just rock with that. You can come over here. You can try pulling up on this little with them. I don't even posting no pics on the Instagram. I just stay out. Do it like me, you do it like us. You gon' get a big payout. You could be stuck in the mix with a couple, but it's always a way out. On the side of them, tell me this bad. I don't even miss, but it's enemies with a loud. I was to be shaping up. I bought them girls. Yeah, look at me now. Yeah, look at them now. Listen to what they sound. Yeah, new watch every day of the week. Little rolling with that beat. Little like yours. I bought a yours today. Penny all year like a bird. Inside be back 2 times 2 my money. All I got. Yeah, I made money. That money I love. Yeah, I'm causing the madness. Yeah, the baddest. Yeah, I bought me the crowds. I bought me the jams. Yeah, I never need practice. My money go double or triple. Yeah, your money subtracted.
But gotta do me like that? Gotta do me so bad. My cousin told me you. I found this in your snap. You hit me when you super. What was wrong with you? Tell me how I'm happy that I'm. Why you gotta do me like that? Gotta do me so bad. Why you gotta do me like that? Why you gotta do me like that? Why you gotta do me like that?
He was out there in the city eating Western takeaways. Then he packed up his guitar and tried to find a place to play. But they against his head and made sure he was. And his last thoughts were the things he didn't say. Right on, right on, right on, right on. She woke up in the morning and she claimed her JSA. And she turned and asked her man if he was gonna be okay. But his cheeks, they turned a ruby red, and then he frowned and shook his head. And I'm sorry, love, I've got to go away. Right on, right on, right on, right on. They all went out one evening and it's gone. And they tried to figure out whose turn it was to pay. But they never made it back to bed. Some may recall that tears were shed, and no one's lives will ever be the same. Right on, right on, right on, right on. Well, I guess he found some comfort at the. Well, I guess that he regretted several aspects of his past. But he wasn't mean, he wasn't cruel, and he made sure his kids went to school. And sleeping well is not an easy task. Right on, right on, right on, right on.
Rufus boy, let me love boy, what you know. Rufus boy, let me love boy, what you know. Rufus boy, let me love boy, what you know. Rufus boy, let me love. Caught up in my tape. Caught up in my tape. Don't care what you say to me, I'ma bite your feelings out. I miss you in the basement. But your brother was a good substitute for you. And if you love me, but you never let me go. When the roof was on fire, you never let me know. Say you